We have compost underneath the plastic, a lot. And then I'm gonna put compost on top of that. We're gonna do something really exciting today, and we're gonna take you along with. We're gonna put another sheet of plastic over our compost heated greenhouse. We're gonna have compost underneath that plastic, so it's actually gonna help heat it over the winter. So let's bring you along and take a look and see how this all goes. So we put a lot of wood chips and compost around our greenhouses. This actually holds it down to the 80-mile-an-hour winds we get very frequently with canyon winds right here in Utah. So we're gonna put some of this compost down a little bit towards the sides of the greenhouse. We're gonna throw another sheet of plastic on because the plastic actually has a chemical compound reaction to the PVC and it causes it to degrade. So while it's starting to degrade a little bit, we wanna get some new plastic over the top of it to help stop that process. At the same time, we have compost up around the greenhouses, and we're actually going to cover that with some of this new plastic. This will actually help heat it during the winter. It's going to cover over the top of it, and it's going to make kind of a hamburger. And so we put a lot of toppings on our hamburger, and we put new layers of plastic over that as we're building the hamburger. And that hamburger is going to heat the greenhouse over the winter, make our citrus really grow. You guys got to see this. This greenhouse has been in over 10 years, and look at the size of the citrus trees. They want a little bit happier home with a little bit of refurbishment with some new plastic. So let's take this plastic and unroll it and see how it looks. So as we carefully look at the greenhouse itself, we've put a lot of compost underneath the plastic for years, building it like a hamburger. As we take a look at the citrus, it's 15 feet tall, and we have lots of compost around this greenhouse. So we're going to cover this with plastic, and it's going to add to the heat. The next step, we go inside the greenhouse, and well, let's tuck these 15-foot citrus trees inside while we do this construction effort. These trees do not want to stick out while the plastic is getting put on. Okay, this greenhouse is in perfect condition for our final refurbishment. So we're going to take the plastic, unroll it, and throw it over the top of this greenhouse. The citrus trees are going to love it, and it's going to look really nice, outer spacey looking. All right, it's a beautiful day on the farm. We have unrolled this plastic. This is used greenhouse plastic we get from nurseries. We go ask them if they have any plastic that's been on their greenhouses for about 5 or 6 years. A lot of times the greenhouses will take it off, and then we get the used plastic, which is good for another 5 or 6 years, as they like to put perfect plastic on. As we double up the plastic on our greenhouses, any tears or little problems will be hidden and it'll all be perfect. So we even have compost on top of the greenhouse, and that's also going to add to the heat once this plastic gets put on. Lots of compost inside the plastic, outside the plastic. Let's cover all this up. And we're going to make kind of an oven effect, but it doesn't overheat anything inside. It makes it actually perfect for the winter and cooler in the summer. And there's the plastic on top. Okay, that's a lot of work. Now we're here at the Home Depot. We're going to get some wood, and we're going to put the wood, screw it into the plastic on the PVC to give it really good structural stability. So when the winds blow out of the canyons at 40, 60, 80 miles an hour, this thing's going to hold up like a rock. Let's take a look and see what we bought so far.
Have 2 people, so I'm paying less in total to 1 person.
The next greenhouse. The new greenhouse that'll be built later this month. All right, so we can put these around the windows now. Get the windows open before the citrus fry in the heat.
Really?
So we got this window open, and notice the citrus is growing back outside real happy. Now we're working on the second window. So if you take a look at this, we have compost underneath the plastic, a lot. And then I'm gonna put compost on top of that to help hold it down. So there'll be compost underneath it. All right, here's the finished product. We have wood chips underneath the plastic. We put wood chips around the plastic. And it's holding it real nice. It looks really, really good. The citrus are real happy. So you can do this too with an inexpensive greenhouse and heat it for free all winter long. Oh yeah, one less step. Got to get the citrus tree out to grow out in the sun. So this is now all done. The plastic only cost us $50. It's used greenhouse plastic, and the wood very inexpensive right now.